This is Mickey Fan from Jetboy, and you're watching The Wolf Den on Decibel D. Oh yeah!
How's it going out there? Thanks for watching Decibel Geek TV's broadcast of Wolf Den Episode 6. As you see, we're not in the Wolf Den right now. We're at Cool Cat Tats. I'm getting some new ink by the mighty Chad Martin. He also sings for One Track Mind. One Track Mind. Anthony! Oh, he's not here. Anthony's out in LA. Let's cut to him and see what kind of debauchery he's getting up to out there.
Hey everybody, Anthony here with the Wolf Den. We are right now on the road. We're in Hollywood, as you can see, the sign behind me. We always come down and I have to pay my respects to the one and only Motley Crue. Everybody say hi. Anyways, I'm going to be on the road all day, doing a bunch of stuff in Hollywood. Jim's back in Denver right now. Actually, he's getting a tattoo right now. Let's shoot this back to Jim. Yo, Jim, what's going on?
Anthony's out in LA at the Rainbow's Backyard Bash. I'm here getting me some new ink at Cool Cat Tats. Why don't we cut some highlights from last month's shows? Thanks for coming out, everybody. You rock.
How's it going? I'm Michael Foster.
I'm CJ Snare.
I'm Alan McKenzie.
And Bill Liberty of the band
Firehouse.
And you are in the Wolf Den on Decibel Geek TV.
Let's just get back to the way it was before. Oh no, can't take it anymore. Baby, don't treat me bad. Kiss me there, say that you'll never end. Baby, don't treat me bad. You can do anything, but baby, don't treat me bad.
Dangerous Toys, and you're watching The Wolf Den on Decibel Geek TV.
You're watching the Wolf.
Something. Ouch.
Gee, Denver, I did not know she was your wife. I apologize very much. You've been a kick-ass audience. Let me hear you raise your fist and yell. Come on, yeah? been saying this shit in Denver, Colorado for 30 fucking years. You're gonna help me out again tonight, aren't you? I'll get you going. I said, man. Mr. Scott got a Hoover on the violin. Thank you, good night.
Hey, this is Slim Tender from Faster Pussycat, and you're watching The Wolf Den on Decibel Geek TV. Woo!
Hey everybody, welcome to the Wolf Den. Hey, we've been really busy on this podcast. It seems to be working out pretty good. We got our own star. The Wolf Den's got a star on Hollywood Boulevard. Look at this. On the real famous Hollywood Boulevard. Anyways, thanks for watching. Check out this interview. This interview's really good interview. We did Bang Tango down in the basement at Herman's. Check it out. We're out.
Hey, this is Joe Lestay from Bang Tango, and you're watching Wolf Den, this Decibel Geek TV. Rock on, baby. Ow! All right.
Hey everybody, Anthony with the Wolf Den, Decibel Geek TV. Sit here with Mr. Joe and Mr. Lance from the amazing Bang Tango. Joe, real quick, how does it feel to be back in Denver?
It's great. I love Denver. I love it here, man.
I remember the first time I saw you after the Gold Rush on the first ever tour. I think I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
And it was one of the first shows they let us go down on the bottom. I got to sit there for the front row of the show. And that was amazing show. I like the new lineup though. I like what you're doing. I'm looking forward to tonight. I like little Timmy playing on those drums. He's great, man. Pounding that bass.
Yeah. Those guys.
I got a quick question. What's your favorite city to play in the whole wide world?
Oh boy, that's really tough. I love so many places out there and everything. I mean, that's too tough to ask. Let me see.
Just a couple.
I never really thought about it really because I just love being where I'm at and having a good time. I like New York. I love New York. You know, I love Louisiana, Chicago. I love Chicago. And here, man, Denver's. What do you think? Obvious reasons.
That's a great answer. That's a great answer. And Lance, I got a quick question for you. You and Tender on this tour are like the bass players are the coolest, nicest people in the world. Do you like having that image? Would you rather have why would mean, dark, evil, I'm gonna kick your ass person?
That's all. You don't want to be like that. No people aren't like that. You know, Danny and I are just normal people that, like everybody else that comes to the shows, they want to meet the guys, and it's always cool for them to meet guys that are actually like them, that can sit down and just chat with them and be cool with them, and not have a rock star attitude.
And that's why I like Tango's like one of my favorite bands, is just because of people like you and Joe. These guys have always been amazing to me, great to me, and I appreciate you both. These guys rock. Thanks for doing the show. Looking forward to a great set. Everybody, Bang Tango, we're out.
Hey, check it out. Watch from the Wolf Den. I got announced. Jessica Sato and Jason, we did a little interview backstage in the venue. Cool part is we had the Coon brothers help us with the interview. I'm at the Rainbow. We're having fun. Check this shit out. It's a packed fucking house. Check out this interview. Have fun. We'll see you next time on the Wolf Den episode 7. I have no idea who that was. Check this out.
God, this mustard is so spicy.
Stop. First of all, we're gonna do this pro. You gotta go 3.
Yeah, you can't.
You don't say.
That's
Right.
1,
2.
Right.
Holy mother of Christ, is mustard spicy?
You still didn't do
How spicy is it?
Everybody, welcome to the Wolf Den on Decibel Geek TV.
Oh, I'm having my sandwich while we're doing an interview.
That's Jeff. And he's
I
now
hope you're not concerned with ever having kids again. You're radiating your nuts.
I'm 53. Ain't no kids coming out of me.
Which radiated nuts was my prop band in the 70s.
So first question, everyone say hi to Pete. Pete's here. He's going to do a
Hey!
Hey guys. Hey, good to see everybody again. Yeah.
There's other people in the room, but never mind them.
Yeah, they're supposed to not say anything and be quiet, but they don't fucking follow instructions very well. Somebody get the tape out.
Did you just flip your phone over just using your penis?
So
I could have sworn it was down.
People have been texting his penis all night.
He's got a question for you both.
Sure.
It's going to be a two-parter, so be careful. Might take us a couple minutes.
Okay.
Mark, go.
Well, first off, you guys first met when you took over as singer as Talisman, right? Or did you guys
You
know
have
each
this
other?
so horribly wrong.
Okay.
Oh,
see, and
we have to
I
stop.
so horribly right.
I'm a
Let's
teacher,
go back to
so
the
I like
countdown.
to be wrong. No. So you guys first met at the nunnery.
Right. When I was being adopted. I told you this in the car.
All right.
Jeff adopted
They don't
me.
know all this stuff.
I was in a war-torn area of Africa as a 6-month-old baby in a refugee camp. And and Jeff said,
Ref.
Ref.
That was my nickname in prison.
It was. Rough was your name.
And then back then you had the beard and you were clean shaven.
Yes.
So
We like to mix it
everything's
up like
changed
that.
over what, like 35 years? Everything's changed really for you guys.
I think this is about as far as we can go in this interview. It's too probing.
You haven't even got probed yet. Trust me.
Well, if you hang around,
Well, you know when grunge came along.
Watch his arm. Watch his arm.
Right.
Then I invented Google, and the rest is history.
So you guys obviously hate working together. You have a very rough relationship.
Why do you think I'm eating my sandwich when we're doing an interview? Besides the fact I'm starving.
These guys are like a married couple that actually like each other.
But who came
That's-
first?
That's
We'll find out later.
yeah.
Adam or Steve?
What do you want these people to know?
Get a good education and don't go into the music business. I think is the most important thing we can tell the kids.
Or marry rich.
Basically, in a nutshell, I started my career with Yngwie Malmsteen in 1984.
We can't let us off you because that's just
Rising Force, then Marching Out, The Voice.
From there, I just skipped along and found a couple things, and then I all of a sudden met this fine gentleman who we were supposed to do an album, a project together that never surmised. Is that the right word? Yeah. Never happened.
We never mounted that project.
Yeah.
Here we
We
go.
mounted other things. So that didn't happen, but I worked on an album called Talisman with my buddy Marcel Jacob, and it was supposed to be just a project. Next thing you know, he calls me and says, the album's it's on the top 10 of the Swedish charts. We need to go on tour. We need to shoot this video. We need to do all these things. But the guitar player on the record, he's got stage fright. He couldn't get on stage. He didn't want to perform with us. So I said, I know the guy. He wasn't available, so I called Jason.
You're learning.
So
Nice.
Jason joined us. We did the tour. We did a few visits to Sweden back and forth because the album kept doing well, and this is before they actually learned to hate him. He did all right, but we did a couple tours together, and then Jason went back to Florida, and he decided to put his chops together, music together, and Saigon Kick was formed. And since then, we've basically been romping the world, doing our world travels and doing music, and somehow those worlds have basically collided and brought us back together. And that's what we're doing here.
30-something years later, right?
30-something years later. It was
Yeah.
1988 we first met. My son was about 6 months born, 6 months old. And I met Jason after he was 6 months old.
I was
and his
6
son.
months
Wow, have you grown?
My son's name is Jason, but
I was a prodigy.
But not named after.
He was named after.
Of course,
that's
yeah.
so
I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was kismet. So I named my son Jason because I knew someday I would meet somebody named Manantham. And anyway, you want to say something?
No.
I wanted to take a bite of my sandwich.
That covers it.
So you guys, if you go to a show and see Beeler and Soto, or Soto and Beeler, because I don't want to get in the middle of this whole
Abbott and
relationship.
Costello,
or Costello.
McCartney Lennon?
This is what you'll get in between songs. Just hilarity.
This is what you get
and
instead of
honesty. And you might actually. Yes, exactly.
Makes sense. They have a 90-minute set and they only got 5 songs.
That's right. And this is your show. What do you
90
want?
minutes
What do you
set,
want? This is your show, brother.
For the record, this is the bangingest BLT I've ever had in my life.
We're at the venue in Denver, Colorado. Get their
Bangingest.
BLT.
Just
Is
says
that
the
what
food's
the
great.
kids say about good food now? Just they banging it?
Banging it?
Bang
You're supposed to eat your food.
stuff.
I'll have to call my 14-year-old. I really don't know.
I was still like,
I don't know if they don't let me near the kids anymore.
So what's going on in the future? Was much more acoustic shows? You ever thought about doing a live band?
We've talked about just, I'm at the point, and I think I speak for Jeff, and I do, when I say, we just want to have fun and do things musically that make, it's to me, it's like life's too short. Things that bring joy and that are fun to do, like this, are no-brainers, and we'll do as many of those as possible. The day we wake up and go like,
Not fun anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be honest,
and you'll break up and walk
the
down the aisle
music is
backwards.
actually an excuse to bring us together. I mean, for so many years we haven't toured together. We have since 90 was the last time we actually toured together. And this is an excuse for us to actually bring back that kind of that vibe. My timing is a little better too. His timing was always on fire. I was kind of like, I got to learn from this idiot.
What's all my years in vaudeville?
Back in the Catskills.
Before the talkies came in and ruined everything.
The talkies.
All right, quick, real quick. Change the name, kind of owl stretching, not out there. The music's absolutely the same that you put out there with owl stretching under that name, but you've kind of gone by your own name now.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Owl stretching was just because it was a project I was going to do that I wanted to have no commercial value whatsoever. So I thought, what was the most obscure name I could come up with? And I always loved that name because it was Monty Python was going to call the original show Owl Stretching Time. Right? It was brought to my attention by the other people that are around me that run part of the label and just said, like, you're really making it very difficult for anybody who wants to find anything. If anybody's looking for anything you're doing, you're just making it as impossible to find. So it's all the same project. I just decided to go by my name now.
Do you know how big he is in Indonesia?
6 feet tall.
Yeah, 6 feet tall, and you're heavy again.
Yeah, I'm heavy.
We're back in.
I'm shaped like a pear.
2014 or whatever. Yeah.
So Sai got kicked out?
I would not say at the moment I have any interest in doing anything. Yes, we're done.
Yes, we're done.
If by do we all hate each other with a vehement, white-hot passion? Yeah, you'd be
Let's not sugarcoat.
Yeah, those. Yeah. Let's get some honesty here.
Yeah.
You
could
I wish them all.
You wish them all. That's great. TSO, still going with TSO?
Going on my 12th winter tour with them this year. 12 winter tours.
He can't hack the summer tours; they're too hot.
Yeah,
that's what we were about. And so we got Sons of Apollo, which just finished. We're kind of wrapping up the album now. It's going to start mixing in about 2 weeks. Got the live DVD coming out in 2 weeks. Fuck, everything's happening in 2 weeks. And Soto, I'm leaving in 2 weeks to go on tour Europe with Soto.
He's not doing enough, folks. As you can tell, he sits home and watches the Food Network. Like
In 2 weeks, I got to find some shit to do. So I got a lot on my plate right now, and exactly what to answer the question, we are filling in as much of that time as possible that we can do together. Jason's doing shows on his own, and where we can fit them in together, I'm all for it. This is so much fun.
Cool. And the fact that the Wolfpack has brought you to Denver.
We're so thankful and happy.
And we are so excited to have you, and so thank you so much.
My phone keeps blowing up. It's between Sebastian Bach and Mike Portnoy.
He doesn't know anything.
Don't you hate real name drop on a podcast?
Yeah.
I think it's just
I did it on purpose.
We do have
during the
Sebastian Bach
Decibel
coming
Geek
in October,
podcast
so
here.
not here, but we got.
I'll
Sebastian
text
Bach
him while he's
October
talking to you in
yeah.
October.
I just invited Sebastian to come drink all the wine that I bought in Paso Robles.
Oh, yeah, that's automatic. He'll be there.
We have this little club called the Vinyl Winos. We drink a lot of red wine and we listen to only vinyl albums. So it's like Partridge Family, Linda Ronstadt, Carpenters, but it's real vinyl.
I've heard that about Sebastian. He has a lot of cool parties at his house.
I have a similar group. We listen to Spotify and we drink as much Tang.
Tang.
It's a drink of the astronauts, you know.
Not the Poon.
No.
I heard you're going to rehab.
Am I the only one who remembers Tang?
Oh, no, no. Orange. It was orange.
See, that's one of those obscure jokes that the room didn't go on. I was like,
I guarantee you.
I snorted Tang.
I thought he has some at his house. You go over to his house.
I snorted Tang, yeah.
He's a teacher. He has them at his house. There's tons of Tang.
You're filming this, right, with video? Yeah. Do we look comfortable? I hope so.
I hope that's your
hand. Just please leave your clothes on.
Those aren't pillows.
Well, these guys got you ready to go perform, and,
they're out of here.
and you have to work out before you perform, and you want to eat something.
Well, I teach a Pilates class at the local
Pilates class. So
before we
he's
go
got
on.
to teach Pilates. He's got to go work out, and we got to go.
He's going to go feed the homeless.
I'm going to go feed the homeless.
I got scoop litter.
Fava beans, because that's what the homeless really crave. Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us on the Wolf Den on Decibel Geek TV. We will see you later next time.
Wasn't that fun?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching episode 6 of The Wolf Den, brought to you by Decibel Geek TV. Hope you enjoyed it. Stick around. Please come to some shows in the future. We've got so many shows coming up right now. Yes, I'm gonna cheat and look. There's so many. We got Wolf Fest coming up. We have Ron Kill Band. We have LA Guns. We have Drowning Pool. Sebastian Bach. Keep your eyes on the Facebook page. Find out what's going on. We'll have interviews and little bits and pieces on the show. Anthony Lucero's still in LA. Hope you're having a good time, brother.
Thank you for watching the Wolf Den. We're wrapping up here at the Whiskey A Go Go tonight. Everybody have a good evening. We'll see you in episode 7. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Peace out. Oh, well, wait a minute. We're Cool Cat Tats, and I got some new ink. We told you we'd show you that. Carpe diem, one day at a time. Worry about today, not tomorrow. Seize the day. Peace, rock and roll. Thanks, Decibel Geek. Later.
Hey everybody, Keith St. John here. I've been watching the Wolf